Now, let's see how we find the derivative as a function now. Okay. Then let's look at this function f. Okay. And now, I consider that we start with x, and the distance between x and the next point, or the next x value, is x plus h then. Okay. And now we have these 2 points. The first point, when x equal to, the first point is x, and of course the output will be f of x. Then the second point here, it will be x plus h, f of x plus h. Okay. Now, if I want to find the slope of this secant line right here, okay, then again, the slope of the secant line is f of x plus h minus f of x over x plus h minus x. Then it is equal to f of x plus h minus f of x over h. Okay. Then now, if I take the limit as h approach 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x over h, then this will be the derivative then at x then, right? Okay. This is exactly the definitions. The derivative of a function is a new function f prime, whose value at x is f prime of x equal to limit has h go to 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. If the limit exceeds and is finite. Okay. Okay, so notice f prime represent the slope of the tangent line to the function, to the graph of y equal to f of x at the point x f of x. Or the instantaneous rate of change of the function f at the point x f of x. So to the notations, if y equal to f of x, then f prime of x, y prime dy dx, df dx, d dx of f of x, df of x, d subscript of x of f of x is all represent the same thing, is the derivative of the function y equal to f of x at the point x f of x then. Now the simple d and d dx are called differentials operators because they indicate the operations of derivative, right? Differentiation then, which is the process of calculating a derivative. Also, these two notation right here is tell you that we could write f prime of a is equal to dy dx evaluate at x equal to a. Okay. Okay, so right now, let's see how we find the derivative f prime of x now. Okay, now remember f prime of x is a new functions, okay, which is finding the derivative, okay, at the point x f of x then. Okay, okay. Then now let's look at our first example. So again, when I have f of x equal to 1 over x plus 1, we could replace the box with x, okay? Then now let's see. So I find if I want to find f prime of x equal to limit h go to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x over h. It is equal to limit h go to 0. This f of x plus h is equal to 1 over x plus h plus 1 minus f of x is 1 over x plus 1. Okay. All over h. Okay. So again, if we have fractions, what we need to do is we need to find the LCD. In this case, the LCD is equal to x plus h plus 1 multiplied to x plus 1. Okay. So now I'm going to multiply top and bottom by x plus h plus 1, x plus 1. It is equal to limit as h approaches 0, then this term multiplied to this whole thing. Plus h plus 1 minus this one is x plus h plus 1 x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. All over h plus h plus 1 multiply x plus 1. Okay. And now this one and this one cancel. This one and this one cancel. X plus 1 minus x plus h plus 1 divided by h plus h plus 1 times x plus 1. X plus 1 minus x minus h minus 1. Okay. X minus x cancel. Positive 1 minus 1 cancel. Negative h over h. X plus h plus 1. X plus 1. H and h cancel. Okay. And then now, direct substitutions. I will have negative 1 over x plus 1 times x plus 1, which is equal to negative 1 over x plus 1 to the square then. Okay. Now, let's see if I want to find f prime of 4, which is negative 1 over 4 plus 1 to the square, is equal to negative 1 over 25 now. Okay. So my f prime of x equal to negative 1 over x plus 1 to the square, and f prime of 4 equal to negative 1 over 25. Okay. So now it is your turn to practice, okay? F prime of x equal to limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x over h. Okay. Again, how we take care of f of x plus h. Again, we could look at the f functions. And now is limit h approaches 0 of square root of x plus h minus 3 minus f of x is equal to square root of x minus 3 over h. Okay. Then now, how do we take care of this? Then we know that we could work with the conjugate pair because it's related to the square root, right? So we could multiply top and bottom by square root of x plus h minus 3 plus square root of x minus 3. Okay. Again, conjugate pair a minus b times a plus b equal to a squared minus b squared. Okay. So this is the reason why we like to work with the square root, okay? Because the square here will take care of the square root, okay? Okay, and now I will have x plus h minus 3 square root of this to the square minus square root of x minus 3 to the square over h of x plus h minus 3 plus square root of x minus 3. Okay. It is equal to x plus h minus 3 subtract. Remember, we should put a parenthesis around the x minus 3. And now let us simplify this. X minus x cancel out. Negative 3 plus 3 cancel out. H over h times square root of x plus h minus 3 plus square root of x minus 3. Okay. H and h cancel. And now I could, again, direct substitution, right? So I will have a square root of x plus 0 minus 3 plus square root of x minus 3. Since this and this are the same, so my answer will be 1 over 2 times square root of x minus 3. Okay, so f prime of x equal to 1 over 2 times square root of x minus 3. Then f prime of 4 is 1 over 2 times square root of 4 minus 3. Square root of 4 minus 3, which is square root 1. So I have 1/2. Okay. Thank you.